the studio, I'm back in the mix, the rapping amazing, they call it a gift. I keep it prolific, it is what it is. I keep it prolific.
Okay, I actually think it is the best way to open this project. This is an EP. It's not an album. I think it's the best way. It's the best way to introduce people to you, because it hits you in the face. It's like, bam, right?
From the beginning. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. But tell me about the next one, because I've realized how I named them is perhaps not how they are named.
Okay.
Is that true?
Because
I thought this song is called I Don't Know.
I think that's the only one that's not.
You think? Should I tell you what my second song is called?
Okay, sure, please.
It's called Colors.
Yes.
Is it called Colors?
It's called Colors.
I was about to call Felix and just
be like, bro.
Okay, so tell me about Colors. Tell me something about Colors.
Colors.
Do you want to hear it faster? Do you want to get back in that?
I mean, we could.
We could?
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Colors.
You ready? You're in there? Yeah?
Yeah, it's overtaking me. It's just, yeah. I'm entering the song, my friend.
Okay, so I want you to tell me the first line. I mean, I know the line, but the reason I'm asking you, I want you to tell me the first line in this song.
The first line in the song? Sometimes I find myself writing down things I won't record.
Yeah, which is what we were talking about, isn't it?
Yeah,
exactly. Like sometimes we just write down stuff and they're like, tell me about this song. When I was going through this project, because me, I am old-fashioned and I'm not ashamed to say, I take notes, like I write things down, and I didn't write anything under this song.
For real?
Yeah, because I didn't know how it made me feel. And I have every note on every song. I was like, he'll have to tell me what this song is all about. What is this song about?
The song is about life and how I see life, which is like in colors. For example, I'll tell you right now, in this current space we're in right now, the energy or the color you're giving me is like yellow and bright and like, you know what I mean? Like radiant, like white. I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other days, it could be like, let's say it's raining. Like it could be a rainy day, like Sunday, whatever. And then it's like gray because, you know, like the clouds and like the mood, it's moody. It's like, so like that's basically how I look at life. And I said that once upon a time in a clip for one song concert when I was doing my thingy. Yeah, I did and I was, you know, they asked me I was like, oh, colors. One interesting fact about me is that that's how I look at life. Like,
interesting.
Yeah.
So if someone is listening to this song, they don't know you, they like the song, what do you think it makes them feel like?
You have to self-reflect.
So that's the message.
That's the message, basically. Like, and like life, because of the different colors, like how we said, some days it's going to be yellow, it's going to be good. Some days it's going to be gloomy, it's going to be gray. Some days it's going to be bad, it's going to be black. Some days it's going to be, you know what I mean, whatever color it is. And actually in the second verse, now the first line of the second verse, I say every color in the bridge is a suggestion. I'll plant the seeds and hopefully you ask the questions.
So you're basically asking them for their own perspective.
Basically, like,
right?
so I hint on like colors in the bridge. It's like, orange could be confidence or bravery. Purple could be power or the wisdom.
I think it's a fantastic
love and
song,
passion could be pink. Like, so it's like, I'm going to just give you this, like a blueprint idea of like, maybe like how I can relate this mood to this is pink. Or maybe like I can relate, I look at money, I see green because, you know, dollar bill, So like, basically.
Okay. Who produced the song?
I did.
Oh, did you?
I did
High
indeed.
Five. I'll tell you what, I'm very, very interested, like, throughout the whole music journey, like the process of writing, recording, mixing and everything, the part I'm most interested in is the producers. Really? Maybe because I'm trying to be a producer myself, or because I think without the producer, it doesn't matter how good a rapper you are, it will you know, so if you produce this, I think you're on the right track.
Thank you. That's humbling. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm blushing. On camera, you're making me blush. I'm supposed to be a hard guy. I'm here.
Well, hard guys get soft, don't they?
True.
But let me ask you, are you a hard guy? Like, do you see yourself as a hard guy, generally?
Hard guy, but a hard guy. You know what I mean? But I agree with what you said. I feel like hard guys are also in tune with their emotions. Like, I feel like that's what makes a hard guy.
I think all guys should be in tune with their emotions. They run away from them, but I think they should be.
And that's what I'm saying, because of the misconception of hard guy does not.
Which is why I like this song. And I couldn't write anything down because it has, you can look at it in so many ways. Nice. Right? In so many moods, in so many situations. Like, it can go in so many areas.
Yeah.
Why did you go for, why does the song flow this way? Like, it's chill. but the beats are hard and the lines are harder.
Yeah.
Why didn't you make it? I don't know. Why this
get
flow?
what you're saying. I get what you're saying. The vibe I was going for was like when you listen to it, it should feel like I'm talking to you.
And
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It shouldn't sound like I'm rapping for you. Prolific. Like the intro.
I actually think that's a lot of your style.
Basically. Some of it, yeah. But yeah.
Not all of it, but
I get what you're
some of
saying.
it, yeah. No,
So
I really
basically-
like the song. What's the third song of the EP?
Third
The EP
song?
has 7 songs, right?
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, and I'm not sure
Perfection.
anymore because the person who sent me this is sitting somewhere there going like. So now I have to ask you every song. What's the third song of this project?
The third song is called Again.
Oh, okay, he was right. Yeah, I have it as Again here too. Tell me about the making of this particular song. Is it something that happened halfway through? You're laughing. It must be funny.
It's a long story because anyway. So once upon a time when I started making music, that I want to be a producer, blah blah blah, whatever, cool. The Count,
Hey,
you know.
Mark, of course I do.
The Count. What's up with the Tribe guys were having a podcast. They were doing an episode, and I think it was Damzy. Damzy was the guest. Damzy was the guest on the episode.
Lola. She's a
Yeah,
great singer.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then they asked us some questions. They're like, "Oh, if you had a chance to collaborate with a specific artist, who would you, whatever?" And I think she mentioned Cohen, myself, and I think
She
it was
mentioned
Lillian.
you. Ooh.
Yeah, and Lillian. So I was like, exactly, you mentioned me. I was like, oh. So like, Loki, I was like, eh. But then
Yeah.
Count tells me, yo, we should actually make this thing happen because like she said, I think it would be dope. Da, 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 da. He says, man, you claim to make beats, send me beats. So I'm like, okay, go on.
Okay.
Real quick, I just sit down there, send him a bunch of ideas. Da, 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 da. They're as if. Then when I landed on this one, when I was making it, that one, and the funny thing is I cooked it in like less than an hour, to be honest.
You?
Like, yeah. Like
wow.
that's what mashes me up about that song. But it's like, yeah, I just did it and I was like, man, let me send. You wanted an idea. Let's just see. I wasn't really taking it like, we should actually make this happen. I was just like, let's just see. I'll make something, but let's just see. Maybe I wasn't like, oh my God. So yeah. Next thing I know, he tells me, oh bro, he writes back to me, he's like, I've come up with like an idea, a hook, whatever. Maybe it could be like this. I could write some things.
Yeah.
So he writes the hook and he sends me the idea, the melody, and he's like, I'm like, I listen to it. I'm like, I go back, I sit down. I was at Maestro's place at the time.
Yeah.
When you're still around, recording the thing. So I'm there, I basically like play his. I record a demo of what he sent me of like me singing it, so like I have something to work with.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to speak fast because
You
the
don't
story
have
is really
to.
long.
You
Okay,
can summarize it, you know. Okay, so you send them beats. They write
send him
something.
this, write something, send back the
send
idea.
it back, so you write something
I
as
also
well.
write something as well.
Okay,
Like I go with the idea. Like I like the idea that he's going for. So I write the first verse. I had to come to terms with it and realize because it's like the song again is about when you see your certain Kobusinje there, and then it's like, oh, but then you're like, but now again maybe
Kobusinje
we
was
should
very specific,
see
my guy.
again. Like, no, it's an if you know, you know. It's an if you know, you know.
Okay.
But like, yeah. Basically, so I bought into the idea. I was like, oh, so let me actually put myself in that headspace. Like, what would I feel like if I was in this idea? And then I wrote it down, sent it back, and he was like, okay, yeah, there are bars. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I can roll with this. Then it was basically back and forth, like, write something, write something. Oh, I have this idea. Then next thing I know, he's like, yeah, we're going to studio with Sam Lamara. We're going to go work on this thing. I was like, cool, Damzy's there. We went, did it, and I was like, bro, nice.
Do you know what I think about the song? I think it's the most commercial song on the whole EP.
Thank you. That's actually what I was going for.
I think it is the most commercial song. And I also think it is the song where you are most vulnerable on the whole EP.
Yeah.
So I was like, how come? What happened? But now I know what happened. It makes a lot of sense. I like the song.
Thank
too.
You.
So let me play you the song. And I play you the... What's the next song after Again?
After